Hello and God bless everybody. Today I'm bringing you guys a really cool video hack related, and when I say it's hack related, it's not necessarily 100% confirmed hack relating, but I'm gonna go over a rough translation of. I admit the translation should be done by Google because I don't actually speak Japanese, so the best I can do is Google Translate, which you know Google Translate is horrible at translating Japanese into English, so I know some of the stuff may not be translated right. So if you are someone that knows Japanese and that can translate this full article from Japanese to English, please let me know. If you can give it a full translation, let me know in my comment section below. But I'm just going to be going through the rough Google translation of what I can get from the gist of it, at least through Google, because Google ain't that good. But I'm at least go through what I can get from the Google translation on this possible new hack news on possibly Cybernetic 2. They recently put out a tweet and Facebook post on their Facebook and Japanese Twitter. It was on their English or it was on their Japanese Twitter about their next plan for games, and it looks like one of them could be related to the hack. Well, probably two of them. My girlfriend and other people are saying it may be mobile, but I'm not 100% sure it's mobile. I mean, I'm thinking of mobile. I'm thinking another mobile hack game may come out, but I don't think that's going to be their main focus this time. Especially after seeing how the last two times they did mobile, and they made that the main focus for the hack, it tanked badly. Especially the last one, the New World, tanked so horribly that a full year into its development, which had multiple years in development, a full year after its development, they closed down the service for it because of how much it tanked. It tanked so fucking badly. I think after how they saw how when they came back to consoles with the GU HD remaster, and especially how they added the new Volume 4, which I heard from a lot of people. I've yet to play Volume 4, so please no Volume 4 but I know I've yet to play the Volume 4. Trust me, we're going to be getting there. I'll be streaming GU. I'll be streaming it this weekend. We're going to stream some GU this weekend so we can finally try to beat Volume 3. I'm going to try to beat Volume 3 tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a one-sitting playthrough where I play through the rest of Volume 3, then probably a one-sitting playthrough of the Force of Pain on Sunday, then hopefully by Monday we finally get through and I'll do Volume 4. So I'm going to try to do that in the next 3 days. It's all going to be GU because I want to finally get through with GU. But because of what I've heard about Volume 4, even though it was sloppily put together, because they put out Volume 4, because I saw the sales figures for GU, this makes me more than likely believe that Cybernetic 2 is most likely planning a new console hack game after seeing how well GU was received on consoles and PC. So I won't just say console, I'll say a new true gaming console-wise. When I might say console-wise, I'm not excluding PC because I consider that part of the console. Console-wise, the hack game, an actual true hack, not mobile, true hack game. I don't think they're planning that. So we're going to go over this, and then we'll actually see if maybe they are going to do this. So right here, we got the Google translation of, like I said, it's Google, so I can tell you, it's not going to be good. Google doesn't translate too well. But here is the translation of what they put out recently. Cybernetic 2 next plan, which if you look at this middle image, which will probably be my thumbnail, you look at this middle image, it actually looks like a hack character. Now this, I admit, does look like the whole New World character, because this is like the character we saw in the New World art. But this to me doesn't look like something that would be a New World. This looks like something that would be a true console-wise hack game. This is like something like it kind of looks like Haseo, but I don't necessarily say Haseo. I'll say it looks like it will be a new hack protagonist in a new hack game that looks like a lot like Haseo, but a new protagonist nevertheless. So let's go through this and read this. Again, I thank you for the patronage and support of many concerned, including client makers around the world. Mr. Matsuyama, who is the representative of Matsuyama. Like I say, Google has confirmed everything until the 10th year that the company will 10th year the company will know about Cybernetic 2. So the 10th year, pretty much their pretty much the next 10 years. The 10th year since the tabernacle, since the 10th year since it's happened, the 10th year. So pretty much the 10th anniversary of Cybernetic 2. It is strength on our site. Celebrating the 20th anniversary is coming decades. So pretty much everything up to the next 10 years they've planned out. That's what I'm getting from this. Alright, to a second for the next decade, a new IP strategy. So they got a new IP, a new original content IP. So this might not even be .hack related. This could just solely be a new IP that spins off the ideas of .hack. That even got me more excited. Or what they say, new IP strategy, original content. This could be a rough Google translation of new IP, because new IP could also still be an IP within .hack. Because that would still be a new IP. It would not be. It would be made off an existing IP, but it would be a new IP in and of itself. Which, if you don't know what IP stands for intellectual property. So pretty much a new IP, new game that is based off maybe pre-existing .hack, or maybe if that translate is right, original content. So it could be a new game totally not even related to .hack in and of itself, and a new game just in and of itself just using how .hack was. So we don't know. The original content of America finally. Cybernetic 2 will be sending out a world even as a I think that's supposed to be world event as a publisher. So yeah. So there's a message from Matsuyama. Well, I'm not going to watch the video because I don't speak Japanese, and I'm most likely sure it's in complete Japanese. So yeah. So looks like they got a animation company working for them, which is cool. They have these are games they're working on, which is 6 games in total. I believe I made an article about this a while back that which I'll have it in the card. I'll have the videos in the card, but I made a video about this a while back, how Cybernetic 2 back, I believe they said in 2016, at the end of 2016 and in 2015 and all that they had I believe 10 games they were working on. They had 10 games working on, and they said 4 being console, and 4 being console, 1 being VR, and well, not 10 games. I believe they said that. No, they didn't say 10. I think they said 8 games they were working on. 10. So 4 being console, 1 being VR, and the other 3 being like I said, mobile. So I believe this is more elaboration on that. This is, I guess now it's 6 games. 3, I think this is 3 being console, and then still 1 maybe VR. I'm gonna admit 3 being console, maybe 3 being mobile. So we'll have 3 console, 3 mobile. So like I said, one of these games in here could be .hack related. So I'm hoping it is. Publishing measure C5 announcement. So C5 is an abbreviation of CyberConnect Creative Challenge Competition. Oh, so they're having a creative challenge competition. Cool. Trilogy of Vengeance, which is, I guess, a new RPG from them, which looks pretty damn cool. But we're here for .hack, so yeah. So that is Tokyo Ogre Gates. Oh, that's what that game is. Or is that an anime? So Tokyo Ogre Gates. I believe that might be a mobile game. It looks .hack related. And this is Gilias. A5, an animation company, so yeah, yada yada yada. Animation. So I'm looking at this Tokyo Ogre Gate, which that was a game I said that might be .hack, but look at that's a totally new game. Oh, that's even more interesting. like I said, a game that uses .hack references. So this looks like Tokyo Ogre Gate. Ooh, that looks pretty damn cool. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's a trailer out to it, but it looks like we could be getting 2 new games from Cybernetic 2. So, is this the 3 confirmed games on there? Are these console or mobile? Oh, Trilogy of Vengeance. Trilogy of Vengeance. Oh, cool. This is a Trilogy of Vengeance. Oh, cool. So, oh, these are, I don't know if these are mobile or, what you call it, but if these are mobile, those look pretty cool, but I'm probably not going to play a mobile game. Neither if they are, like I said, there's still 3 games on there that are console related that aren't even announced yet, but yeah, this looks pretty cool, this Tokyo Ogre Gate, which I thought was .hack related, but I didn't even read the article yet as I read this, but still, that looks pretty damn cool, and it looks very .hack referencey, in the world referencey, so these could turn into .hack referenced games and all that. So this Tokyo Ogre Gate looks pretty damn cool. If we get more info about it later, I'll do a full, more in-depth discussion on it. Probably the Tokyo Ogre Gate and this one. The first one doesn't really interest me, but Tokyo Ogre Gate and this one is CC Cecily. That's what's called, Cecily. I'll do something on Tokyo Ogre Gate and Cecily. Later on, we get more info about Cecily and Tokyo Ogre Gate, whether they're mobile or console or whatever they are. I'll do more in-depth discussion on them, but this still looks pretty damn cool for Cybernetic 2. It's good to know they're working on new original IP projects, but like I said, we could get a new .hack thing out of this. I mean, it's good to see Cybernetic 2 not doing anything with Naruto anymore and actually going back to what made them great, doing original content that made them great. Now, we don't know if any of these games are just mobile or console. I don't see anywhere in here where it says these 3 games are mobile or console. All I see is that it's they're talking about original 3 title copies. So the original 3 titles, it doesn't say if they're mobile, console, or anything. It just says there are 3 original titles. So yeah, we don't know for sure if these are even console or mobile games. I mean, from the looks at them, they look kind of console, but at the same time, that doesn't mean anything because I can't tell anything from that low-res image. So they could also be mobile because it also looks kind of mobile related, like especially this one. Cecily looks very mobile related by these 2 images down here. They look very mobile related. Those 2 images right there look very mobile related. But then again, they might not be mobile. They could be like I said, actual console. This one looks more console, if anything. Like this one with the images right here, they all look kind of console related. Looks like something look like animation you would get out of a console, but then I can't say anything because trust me, there's been some console looking games on mobile. There have been, but I mean, I can't say by just these low-res images. We'll have to wait till we get more higher-res actual screenshots of them and stuff like that. So yeah, this got me pretty excited. These 3 new original IPs. I'm sorry, I thought it was hack related. Good thing I fully went through this, but hopefully this sparks them to maybe go back and do something new with .hack, because we already know they're making. We already know these games are coming, but doesn't mean that's the end for .hack. After our .g sold, I just don't see them being like, hey, let's just all go mobile again and fuck ourselves over, especially with .hack, and make it all mobile again. I'm almost guaranteeing one of these games, even though they say kinda original IP, especially this Tokyo Ogre Gate, this could also be a working title. This one looks like it could possibly be a .hack game. This one looks like And even if it doesn't maybe say full .hack game, it looks like it may have references to .hack in it. So who knows? Maybe it will be an original IP that references .hack and spins off from the .hack series and just references events of .hack and becomes its own IP that is a successor to the .hack series, to Project .hack, which I believe Cybernetic 2 is now trying to do. So that could be pretty cool if this is a successor to .hack and maybe references things that happened in previous .hack games, but it's not truly a .hack game. It's maybe it doesn't even take place in the world itself. Maybe it takes place in a different game besides the world, because I know a lot of things in .hack have always been centered around the world, because the world is the game within .hack. It's the primary game with .hack. And the thing about it is that one thing we've heard about in multiple .hack games is that there was multiple games outside the world that people would play, but we never saw those in .hack. We never saw the games that they referenced in GU ever played. We never saw the games they referenced in the R1 revisions of the world that were out there during modes, were out there besides the world that were played. We never even seen references to the other MMOs in any of the .hack series that were played. Because trust me, yes, the world may be the biggest MMO in the .hack universe, but here's the thing: there's always been other MMOs that compete with it, and they even reference that in .hack. They reference it in GU or One. They reference it in every .hack media. How there's other MMOs besides the world. This could be one of those MMOs besides the world that maybe even overtook how popular the world was, because all the things that happen with the world and every time it will cause a possible network crisis. This could be possibly that new MMO that maybe took the world's place in the .hack universe, thus making it not truly a .hack game, making it more a successor. Because like I said, .hack is very centric upon the MMO, the world. So this could be like, oh yeah, this is not the world anymore. We're not playing the world anymore. This is the successor to .hack. We're playing the MMO besides the world that took over where the world used to be. It's a new popular MMO with still kind of within the .hack universe, but not anything related with the previous characters. A new IP in it, a new original IP that doesn't have anything to do with the world, anything to do with the whole backstory of the previous iterations of the world, and maybe not even made by CyberConnect within the .hack universe. It may be made by a second company that actually outdid CyberConnect and did everything right, and now it's its own new MMO you're playing, and it's a new spiritual successor where you're playing this MMO instead of the world, and you're now playing this new MMO that's nothing to do with CyberConnect or anything like that, and it's a new MMO where you play as a new character, and it's a spiritual successor that had the same kind of premise as previous .hack games, but instead you now play as a new character in a new MMO not made by Cybernetic 2, and it has nothing to do with the world and all that. And then maybe they reference some of the events that maybe happened previously in the world, but it has nothing to do with it. And it's its own new MMO that will be really cool. I think that'd be something they could really do and really build off of, because that's something we've rarely seen done in .hack. So it would be pretty cool to me. I'm sorry I've rambled on for so long, but this just seems like a really cool game to me that I want to check out. I know those are cool ideas. So yeah. Leave your comment section, leave your thoughts in the comment section below about this. If you have a full translation of what this scan is saying, if you speak Japanese or can read Japanese and don't need Google Translate, if you could translate what this screenshot is saying, that would be great. But this has been UncleShal saying, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in to this possible new .hack, or maybe spiritual successor, spin-off, whatever you want to call it, game that we could possibly be getting. And until next time, people, this has been UncleShal saying, God bless, take care. If you could like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're new, that'd be great. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
冷たい